In an exclusive Dan Jones poll for KSL TV and the Deseret News, 65% of the respondents said they would strongly or somewhat favor a similar law here in Utah. 30% said they would strongly or somewhat oppose a law like Arizona's.
The Arizona law requires immigrants to carry their alien registration documents at all times. The law requires police to question people about their immigration status if there's a reason to suspect they're in the United States illegally. It also targets those who hire illegal immigrants as day laborers or knowingly transport them. But what about all those who have ties to immigration? Does owning a business aimed at the Hispanic population make you a target for political backlash?
The owners of a Utah-based magazine say yes, it does, and think this is only the beginning. Jennifer Stagg discovered how they were targeted.
Bruce and Deanie, this popular Hispanic magazine website, they say, was broken in by hackers, and they say the message the hackers left was racially motivated.
This morning when I got up, I was having a hard time logging into the back end of the website.
As the publisher, editor, and chief of his magazine, Avances, Tarek Butler often updates content throughout the day. But he knew the moment he tried to log in, something was wrong. Then he got a call from one of his employees who had some bad news.
Your website's been hacked.
Instead of finding the regular homepage, visitors saw this.
It has like kind of a dripping blood type of thing. I mean, it looked like a very, very angry hack, as if they were trying to intimidate.
The message shows an Albanian flag. Butler says he has no idea what it means, but the hackers changed the password too, and the meaning of that, he says, was hard to miss.
It was changed to H8 Mexicans, kind of an acronym for hate.
Butler says Avances is the largest Hispanic magazine in the state, and lately their audience has more than doubled. He says their frequent coverage of Arizona's new immigration bill has been creating a lot of buzz on the site. Butler traced the hack to Washington State and learned the same hackers were responsible for attacking several other sites.
I was really worried that we lost our complete database and that we had potentially lost the ability to be up and running for maybe even a week.
But the site was back up and running by afternoon. Now Butler's just hoping none of his customers were scared off.
I'm hoping this didn't throw them off from coming to the website.
Now, Butler says he has upped security on this site. He doesn't think the hackers will be able to get in again, but definitely an eerie message up on the site today. Bruce.
Thank you, Jennifer Stagg. Immigrants fear the ripple of fear is spreading from Arizona to Utah.
With this law, if it passes in Utah, it will be really hard to call the police because they will ask you for your status. So it will be really hard for everybody here.
This woman, who asked that we identify her only by the name Diana, admitted to KSL she is living in the United States here in Utah illegally. She says she has tried unsuccessfully for years to gain citizenship. If an immigration law similar to Arizona's were to be enacted in Utah, she says she would be fearful to call in an emergency even if it were a life or death situation. KSL will explore the immigration enforcement issue further on Sunday edition. I will speak with State Representative Carl Wimmer, who supports similar legislation for Utah, and Salt Lake City Police Chief Chris Burbank, who does not. Hear their arguments for and against this Sunday morning at 9 on KSL 5.